Hey there, beautiful souls. Reverend Jess Intuitive Angel Healer here with Spoken Like an Angel, where my prophetic words are meant to stimulate so you can raise your vibe and elevate. Thank you so much for being here today. Today is Sunday and it's the Lord's Day. I'm feeling my angels put this message on my heart today to come share out to my other light workers out there that maybe just need a break. Maybe you're just done with all the foolishness that has been happening around them. And so today I just wanted to share a message of encouragement and enlightenment with you to let you know that you are not forgotten. Your prayers are being answered. Everything's happening in divine timing, but it can also feel a little heavy right now. It can also feel like you haven't done enough, but Spirit wants you to know that you have done enough and they need you to rest. If you notice, the message I have right now says mystery, rest. I rest in the unknown, and you can see her sleeping. That's what Spirit needs you to do. They need you to rest right now and get prepared for the next chapter that you're about to begin. And as I'm looking and doing this, I'm seeing a feather, just one single feather laid out on the ground. So feathers are a way that your spirit team is talking to you. It's like to help you not give up, and it's a gray and black feather. So that's definitely a sign that you're protected. I'm hearing good things are on the way. So don't throw in the towel right now. Before I was gonna come record this message, I heard that song from Imagine Dragons, Believer, and the beginning of the song goes, "First things first, I'ma say what's inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Ooh, the way that things have been. Ooh." So that's a confirmation right there that things are coming to a head right now. The information you need is going to come out. Spirit knows that you're tired and karmic justice is about to be served. And I'm hearing, don't diminish your truth by believing a lie. So a lot of lies were spread, a lot of gaslighting happened, but ultimately it's your journey to uncover the lies, and you have been doing that. And now Spirit's going to bring in the proof that you need to prove that you were right. And I'm seeing that book by Tupac Shakur. It's called The Rose That Grew by Concrete. For those of you that didn't know, Tupac Shakur was also a poet. And if you're a poet, this is confirmation that you have past lives also tied to Oscar Wilde, Emily Dickinson, T.S. Eliot, and Shakespeare. So you have those specific people as your guides, part of your guides, because guides don't have to be like guardian angels are with you your whole life from the moment you're born. Guides come in different levels of your life depending on what you're doing. So if you've been trying to write a book, or you feel like, especially a poetry book, they're coming in to help give you the strength and the knowledge and the creativity. They're lending you that so you can get that book out. So don't get up in your head like, oh, I don't know if anybody's going to read it, because that's not why you should be doing it. You should do it because you want to put your work out there, because none of the greats really thought, should I put this out here? Is somebody going to read it? They just had this urge to share their knowledge. And that's what's going to help you get that book out, is stop putting it out there. Is it good enough for you? Do you like it? Because the right people will be drawn to your book is what I'm hearing. But if you don't put it out there, Spirit can't get people drawn to it, right? So make sure if you're putting out creative work, you're doing it because you like it. The audience will come. But if it's not out there, the audience can't come because they don't have nothing to come to. So maybe that'll help somebody who's got a creative block right now, or they're getting up in their head, because as long as you're putting it out there and you like it, the right people will come. And that's how you're gonna draw it to it. But the book, The Rose That Grew by Concrete, is a lot of deep poems basically about surviving, making it from the bottom to the top. It's a very interesting book. If you get a chance, go buy that book because he did a very good job in it. And there's some very good poems in there. I've always liked Tupac because he's a good lyricist, and that's because he's a good poet. It's also connected if you've seen 1111, 711, or 333. These are confirmations that you're on the way to fulfill your destiny. Don't give up right now. Karmic lessons are bringing you blessings. There's a lot of chaos tied into past lives, and that's why you're dealing with so much this lifetime because you're clearing out a lot of karma tied to those past lives. And this is because you're a light worker, and you're not just a light worker. You're part of the 144,000 light workers that are out there. And your soul contract this lifetime is to help prepare this new world for peace and prosperity. You're also a starseed, and I'm hearing specifically a galactic starseed. You were chosen by God to be part of the end time army of light, because there's 12 types of light workers. There's 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes of Israel. So emerald tablets were written by Egyptian god Thoth, Thoth, and contains roles of light workers and concepts of ascension. And there is a prophecy put out that there will be 144,000 light workers that were chosen by God. And if you read Book of Revelations, chapter 7 and 14 also speaks of this. You can get an ebook from Sergio Rijo, R-I-J-O. It's called New Era Golden Age, 144,000 Lightworkers, if you want to know more about that. But basically, you were chosen to clear out all these karmic lessons. So if you've had it rough this lifetime, God wants you to know that he understands, and your higher self understands, and your spiritual being having a human experience. I just saw 1133 as I was trying to give this message. So when you're on earth, ultimately there's a lot of trials and tribulations, because from where most of you are from is not this planet, because you've got Lemurian spirit. Lemurian energy is love and light. So that's why a lot of you can't embrace all the craziness and violence and darkness that goes on this planet. And that's why you feel driven and pushed to create love and light or spread love and light. So a lot of you are content creators, readers, healers, holistic healers, sound healers, Reiki healers. You sharing your love and light out here helps others heal their shadow side, because a lot of you were meant to come out here to develop new concepts, new programs, new ways of thinking, new ways of living, because we're having this whole pushing in a new era. I'm hearing that song, This is the Age of Aquarius. It's a 70s song, The Age of Aquarius. You're supposed to bring in a new beginning. I just saw a white butterfly. As I'm saying that, I'm sorry if it's loud. I don't know. The darkness does not want me to get this message out, because it just keeps increasingly getting louder as I'm trying to speak of love and light. That's how you know spiritual warfare is real, because as I'm trying to share this message, I swear it keeps getting louder with everything. So right now you need to release limiting beliefs of what could be. Focus on the mystery and the magic, because magic and mystery is not explained. That's why it's a mystery. I'm seeing 1444. That's a confirmation. I just said 144,000 light workers. I'm also hearing 1, 2, 3, 4 opens the door. Spirit wants you to know you're moving through the right door. Just keep moving forward. You're going to encounter your blessings when you open up and enter the right door. So you went through some doors, and I'm seeing that show where you get the zonk, the game show, and it's like, do you want door number 1, door number 2, and door number 3? It's got Wayne Brady as the host. Ultimately, you're on that show where you pick behind curtain number 3, and sometimes you pick behind the curtain, opened up the door, and got a zonk. But because you didn't stop trying, because you didn't get the prize the first time, you're about to open up the door and be pleasantly surprised, is what I'm hearing, because you're actually going to get the door with the car, the cruise, the whole entertainment system for your house. You're going to get the whole grand prize behind the door because you didn't give up. So right now it's important not to accept anybody's energy unless it's pure positive and it involves the truth. And be very vigilant, I'm hearing, and very sparing with your yeses I'm hearing don't waste your yeses on things that don't vibe with you, because you've already learned that lesson. Spirit saying don't go back into an old pattern of being a yes man, a pleaser, because you've worked so hard on that. Now's not the time to go back into things that are comfortable, the way that you've always done things. Now it's time to step out of your comfort zone and do things the way that feels good in your heart. And if you're listening to this message right now, I'm pretty sure you understand that, because you've already healed that darkness. We may not be 100% healed, but you're healed enough to know that you don't have to be a yes man, a pleaser to get what you want. You just have to be aligned with it. So if something's not manifesting that you really want, check your vibe, check your alignment. Are you thinking the correct way? Are you thinking in alignment with the way, if you want to be rich, are you thinking in alignment of how a rich person works? Rich people get up and work in a different way. They don't go slave at a job that they hate. They get up and they do what they love. Now they are really busy and they are working a lot, but they are working in a different way. Right now, it's really important to change your mindset, is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing, use this affirmation: I am the dreamer of my dream. And before you make decisions, think about the reason that you're going to say yes or no to something. And is it for a season or a lifetime? Are you doing it to go through a cycle? Or are you doing this because this is your purpose? So it's part of that alignment. You need to really focus on, is this part of things that I'm aligned with? Or is this just something I'm doing because I got fear that there's not going to be anything else? So you got to release that limiting mindset, because that's what's been holding you back. And I promise you, if it's meant for you, whether it's a lesson or a blessing, it will always be for you. But you got to be in alignment, because it's like a radio station, like the old school radios. You turn the dial, and if you weren't on the radio station, you'd get static. So now you're about to turn that dial and get really tuned in to where you're supposed to be. So let me know how this resonates with you. I'm seeing She-Ra from the old 80s cartoon. Spirit wants you to know that you're She-Ra. Let my Gen Xers and Zennials, Millennials out there know what I'm talking about. You are She-Ra. I'm hearing that song from Ingo Rose right now. I celebrate me and all the things I survived, and I'm standing on me. I celebrate me. Right now, you got to know that you got to have tests to have testimonies, and compassion is a super strength for you, for yourself especially. Spirit needs you to repeat this to yourself: compassion is my compass. I am willing to hold space for the experience of others. So you can hold space for the experience of others, but it doesn't mean you have to become others. It's important to know that when you set your intentions, that's how you manifest prosperity. I'm being shown Psalms 26, 4 through 5. I do not associate with hypocrites. I refuse to sit with the wicked. And then they're also showing me distraction comes before destruction. So it's really important to check the energy of the people around you right now. And if they're not aligning with your vibration, then you're going to have to say adieu, bid adieu to those people, because they can't come with you to the next level. And right now, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. You've had a lot of blackmail and coercion over the years and things happening, but that's breaking. That cord is cutting. So right now it's important to speak up, be radical, speak up and take back your power, because only molds can grow in the dark is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing 2323 as I say that. Spirit knows that there's been lots of threats being made behind the scenes, and a lot of people that have been assisting in the plotting. And they want you to stay quiet so they can have your power. But it's just like when you're a victim, when you speak out on over something that happened, God comes and backs you up. And they're showing me specifically right now when Cassie spoke up against Diddy, And that created a whole domino effect. So something that you need to speak out about, or that you have been speaking out about, has been creating a domino effect. So you're not just saying this stuff. Maybe the people around you are narcissists and they're saying that you're crazy and this, that, and the third. But angels work through people, so higher up people that can actually do something about this. And they're showing me there's angels in the justice system. So just know that if you've been putting stuff out online, if you've been doing card readings, if you've been doing prophetic words, if you've just been talking to people about your testimony, it's going to get to the right person, or it has gotten to the right person, depending on how this message resonates with you. You have angels working in the background, and you're getting applauded for speaking your truth because they're just trying to control you with toxic guilt. And they're also showing me either you are a rainbow child. Rainbow children came after indigo children. So if you are in your mid 40s, later 30s, and you are an indigo child, and you have a child who's a teenager now, they're probably a rainbow child, because rainbow children came to Earth in 2000, and they're born from the late 80s crystal children, and they're little Buddhas. They have a huge heart, and they're born with no karma because humans couldn't figure out how to clear out our karma, so God sent these crystal children. My daughter is a crystal child. They weren't born with all this heavy karma that we were put on us, because they needed, it's like God needed to give us a break as humans to clear out all this karma from so many years ago, so many other lineages. And they have, they're very extremely psychic. They're part of the Gen Z generation, and they also may be autistic or on the autism spectrum. But they're very smart and they're very sensitive. And God made them that way because they're supposed to, they couldn't be raging like the indigo children. So they don't have the rage issues that most of us are dealing with growing up in the 80s and 90s and 70s, because of the generation before us that did not nurture us. So it's like they're the softer generation. That's why the Gen Zs are a lot softer. So if you are a crystal child, or you are the parent of a crystal child, that's why you're going through these things. I'm hearing if you're having issues, maybe communicating, or something's going on where you've had this, they've tried to put a wedge between you and your child, that's about to come out too, because all the truth is going to come out. So it's really important, if you are an indigo child, if you do resonate with that, if you're part of the Gen Xers, the Zennials, and the Millennials, right now, if this message is resonating with you, you need to go softer with the Gen Z, even if it annoys you and you don't understand. Right now, it's important to speak softer to them, because that's part of your shadow side that you're healing. It's that gentle parenting that we're getting used to. And it's rough, but they don't understand. It's part of their genetic makeup. So if you yell at them, they're just going to shut you out. And then it's just going to be a harder road down the road, especially when they become adults. We've seen it in our boomer parents and the silent generation and the greatest generation, the yelling, the threatening. It didn't do anything but create resentment. So somebody needs to hear this message right now, that you got to do it differently. You were just programmed, but it's like that's why you're part of the Lightworkers, is you are supposed to stop. All of that stops here with you, and you don't have to pass it down to them. So you're going to have to work extra hard on not getting frustrated with your child. And I get it. Some days I did not understand my child, and I tried not to yell at her. And if I did start yelling, I was like, wait a minute, I didn't like being yelled at. So I would immediately stop and be like, let's do something differently. Let's talk about this when we're not frustrated. Right now, you need to know you're highly anointed, and thieves don't break into empty houses. So if you're getting very spiritually attacked right now, it's because you got something that they want. And I'm hearing Nipsey Hussle come in the reading. He's saying to keep standing 10 toes down and never fold. That's just confirmation that you are a light worker. Your life path, you're going to have a lot of things come in your life that feels like most normal people don't have to deal with, but that's because you chose a higher level in the game, a higher level character. So it comes with more responsibilities, but you have been clearing these out like a master is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing a samurai sword. So give yourself a pat on the back. And if you get frustrated, go take a walk, go treat yourself, but don't push yourself to the brink of exhaustion because you're doing a good job. And there's so many things that are manifesting around you for you doing a good job, especially in these 5 to 7 years is what I'm hearing. Karmic cycles tend to last 7 to 10 years. So the longer, harder karmic cycles end up wrapping in 10 years. And I can say that because I was married for 10 years and that's when it came to an end. I literally, oh my gosh, I have to show you this. Look at that. That just came out. I have to show you that. That feather literally just came out. That is confirmation. I was just talking about, and look at this other little feather. You see the other feather? That's confirmation right there, guys. Confirmation. That feather literally just blew there. As I was saying, everything is wrapping up for you. So that's confirmation right there. Literally, that feather was not there the whole time I was talking, and it literally just blew in. It just appeared. Because I've been sitting here for about 30 minutes and that just appeared. Craziness. I'm going to wrap this message up with a Bible verse, 2 Chronicles 7:14 through 15. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and will heal their land. Now my eyes will open and my ears attentive to the prayers offered in this place. So let me know if this is your message. Type I am a light worker in the comments section because you're definitely a light worker if you're still listening to this message right now. And I had to edit out some of the loudness because the darkness did not want me to put this message out of happiness, love, and light. So crazy. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. I'm hearing also to buy your house. So if you've been thinking about buying a house, sign up and you're going to get a pleasant surprise that those are going to go through. The paperwork is going to go through. You're about to get funded. You're about to not have that problem no more because you went and this is for the ones that have been doing the work. So if you haven't been doing the work, this is something that could be happening for you very soon. But you got to start doing the work. It could happen for you in less than 4 to 5 years if you are listening today and you haven't been doing the work. If you have been doing the work, it's literally about to come around the corner because you're going to inspire other people with your story because your story is so unique and has so many dramatic points in it. It's gonna do a domino effect. I don't know if somebody likes to play dominoes, a grandparent in spirit that likes to play dominoes because that keeps coming up. Also, maybe they like to play cards because I'm seeing dominoes and I'm seeing like Skippo. That's an old game, card game. My grandma's definitely here because I'm seeing Skippo. So I don't know if your grandparent. I feel like your grandparents are part of this, and there's something you don't know about your family lineage history. You need to also work on that because things are going to be exposed, and I feel like you're going to want to start really working on that when this information comes to you. It's going to get you start working on being a genealogist. You're going to learn, maybe you already all are a genealogist because you had to go figure out your family history, but you're about to get confirmation of it. Let's see what Spirit is saying. They want me to wrap it up with this. It says, Source, you are my source. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows that you are my source. Fill me with confidence and faith So I know I never have to beg, just gracefully receive. So see that river? Your river is about to be abundant and it's about to start flowing. And there's not going to be any blockages. It's going to be, you've manifested something really cool. So congratulations. You're about to have a lot of love, a lot of resources flowing to you, opportunities flowing to you to create your resources. So you're about to make something out of nothing. So just hang on and keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And you're about to see it manifest into your reality. So I'm hearing somebody's going to get that call this week. This week is your week. You're going to get that call. You're going to get that approval. I'm hearing an approval. So maybe if you did put in to buy a house, you're about to get an approval. Or if you're thinking about should I, yes, you should go, because as the angels are talking to you and they're giving you information. That's why you're getting these repetitive thoughts, because spirit works in synchronicities and confirmation always comes in threes. So pay attention to your intuition right now. Maybe you don't understand it right away, but you will once it comes in. And what's crazy, if you look on these cards, on the back of these cards, they're two tigers. And what is that? The infinity symbol. And yesterday was 808. Eight's a number of forward movement, so above, so below. It's about balancing karma. You're about to balance your karma out. You're about to get in alignment with your abundance, so and your sacred self. So definitely let me know how this message resonates. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and a beautiful week ahead. Love and light, beautiful souls. Have a wonderful day.